What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV. Time for a track review. It's an odd one. It's Kanye West, Rihanna, and Paul McCartney, 4-5 Seconds. Kind of a weird title as well, and a weird combination of artists. Rihanna's the lead artist on this single, and it's got a very down-tempo, almost folk-leaning vibe about it. It was very stripped back. There's only really guitars and a few keyboard parts here on this one. And I think the most frustrating part of the song is that once again we get another Paul McCartney feature with no vocals from Paul McCartney. He featured on the Kanye West track, only one, and only played the keys, and now he's only playing the guitar, and maybe he did the keyboard parts as well. We recently learned that Kanye West has Paul McCartney exclusively producing his follow-up to Yeezus, which should be out this year, and he's getting involved with Rihanna as well. So it's some interesting collaborations for Sir Paul McCartney. We're going to see what else is in store for him this year. But the track 4-5 Seconds is honestly kind of catchy. It's kind of a chilled out. It probably honestly would have felt a little bit better in summer because it's a very breezy tune, kind of in one ear, out the other. I'm not sure if this track is going to have a large amount of staying power. We're going to see with time. I don't see it being like a huge hit for Rihanna because it's kind of an odd choice to come back with this single. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I've just always thought that Rihanna was one of those more commercially viable artists that always kind of relied on a big smash single to really sell albums and, you know, obviously have follow-up hits. But it's a bold choice. I'll give her that. It's a bold choice. It's something different. It's probably one of the most enjoyable tunes I've ever heard from Rihanna. I like kind of, like I said, there's a keyboard part in there. It sounds really nice, but some of the lyrics just seem a little bit too silly for me for this style of music. It's like almost like it tries to go back to the innocence of like teenagers sitting around a campfire in the 1970s or something like that. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad vibe. It just gets a little corny at times whenever Kanye West is saying things like talking trash instead of, you know, talking shit like I would usually expect him to say. I don't know, there was just a few lines in there that just kind of were like, what? And they seem to be talking about like, kind of saying, hey, if we do something crazy tonight, you know, if I go to jail, and that kind of gets referenced a couple of times, and I'm like, okay, what are they doing that they're going to be sent to jail? It's, like I said, just kind of an interesting track. I'm not incredibly hot on it, I guess you could say, but I'm definitely warming up to it. For me, personally, I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5. I think it definitely has some potential, and I would maybe like to hear more stuff in this vein, but I know a lot of people are going to be really pissed off and really stupid about it. They're not going to know how to handle this because it's not a club banger. I already saw some really, really dumb iTunes reviews that think that this is a country song. Like, why did Rihanna go country? Who's Paul McCartney? And all of this bullshit. People, you never fail to disappoint me. If you want to hear the song, click the link in the description down below, or I'll put it in the comments as well. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button on this review if you did enjoy it, and I will see you very soon right here on Beyond ARTV for more track reviews and music news. I fucked that up. Music news.